Against arguably the toughest competition in NBA 2K. And this year's Kia Pro-Am and
the tallest building in the state of Indiana. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Indiana. We've had a very slow start to the season so far. Down in the bottom half of the conference.
And right now for the Pacers, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with ball. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Portis in at the 4 spot. And for the Pacers, Sabonis is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's White in at the 2-guard spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. We talked about how he's going to try and disrupt Brandon Ingram. Coach said he's too tall to block. He's like KD in that sense. But we have to get a hand up to at least bother his shot from outside. So, Kevin, they'll try to limit his clean looks. Of course, that brings in his in-between game. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, how about the effort and energy that time by Covington? Just worked his way right to the glass and got the follow-up basket.
Passes it to Halliburton. Ingram outside. Lets it go from deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Covington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, I think it's helpful. I'm not a huge proponent of just randomly picking games for guys to sit out, but I do understand managing minutes for everybody, especially guys that are going to carry a heavy load for you during the season.
Now, here's Sabonis. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis. Ingram kicks to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Halliburton. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. DiVincenzo finds ball. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Portis can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Covington with the bucket.
And that's really good use of the catch and shoot. Outstanding by Covington. He's a quick decision maker, and he usually makes his decision as the pass is being thrown to him as to what kind of shot he's going to get off.
And here's Sabonis after the 3-pointer from Robert Covington. Here's White, and he makes good on the layup. White's got 7. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Davis on the wing. Shoots over Zubac, and Davis puts it in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Indiana trailing here. There's 18 seconds left in the first. DiVincenzo against White. Here's the three. It's not going to go for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers on. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Ball. Bobby Portis out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Davis in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Halliburton. Last game he had 12. Outside, White. And here's Ingram from the arc. Second chance shot, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
The Pacers shooting their first foul shot of the night. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference too.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the 3-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Ingram outside. From the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Yes, that goes in.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
Now, here's Zubac. Here's White. Zubac trying to break loose. And it's White missing. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Inside. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now, here's Zubac. There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Ball. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Ball's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Outside, White. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Davis, the pass to Ball. Pass to Covington. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by White. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very effective.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Now, here is Halliburton, defended by Covington. 34 seconds left here in the second. Now, here is Halliburton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That puts them in the lead. And the Pacers lead by 1. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Outside ball. There's the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and guys, you look at the career of Domantas Sabonis. He made a huge leap in production. And that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a one-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Sabonis is out there with Ingram. Then it's White. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Zubac in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's DiVincenzo. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And slam dunk by Ingram. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Los Angeles trails by 3. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. The Pacers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Indiana moving it around. Ingram passes to Halliburton. Here's Zubac. With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Covington kicks to Ball. For the tie. And that one is off. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
He gets it in there. Halliburton's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Los Angeles trails by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Davis can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Halliburton passes to White. Here's Zubac. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. DiVincenzo lays it up off the glass. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Halliburton. And the the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Davis against Zubac. And they double up Davis. The feed to Covington. Shot clock at 5. There's Ball with the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Here's White. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Count that one, and the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Ball.
And we've documented it. Ball has a hitch in his giddy-up on that shot. But it works. I mean, it's all about release and follow-through and confidence and repetition.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Anthony Davis is out there with Portis. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Ball in at the 1. And it's Ball penetrating, and the rejection by Zubac. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. They get the rebound, knocks it loose, stolen by Ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Davis against Zubac. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Anthony Davis.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Ingram outside. Six to shoot, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length. Get up and deny shots.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
White dishes to Ingram. Zubac in the post. Defended by DiVincenzo.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Poke loose. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And here's Halliburton. Outside, White. Sabonis trying to get open. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 8.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Snatched up. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Here's Davis, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're up by 2. 1:02 left to play here in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
DiVincenzo against White. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Portis trying to free himself. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Count it!
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Here's White. No good on that one. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Ingram outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so the Lakers take the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.